said, girl.
What up, YouTube, Facebook? It's your boy, King HB3, aka Mr. One Time in the building. Alright, so I got a couple of questions in my inbox while I was at work today. A few questions, main questions were, what do I actually use in my hair as far as products and brushes? So what I'm going to be doing is making a two-part video on what I actually use myself. All right, so we're gonna do the brushes first. So here we go. So we got my CQPs. I'm not too big on CQP, but I do have them. Just to say I have them. This is a medium CQP. As you can see, I've engraved my logo on the back. I have tape on their logos because the logos tend to come off. They kind of come off after a while. It's like I said, a medium. As you can see, I have wood chipping on it because basically the quality of not the bristles, but the brush itself, the quality is not all that great. They kind of wear and tear pretty quick if you don't take care of them. So, but as long as they got the bristles, I'm fine with them. We have also another CQP. It's a premium, which means it's a mixture of basically mixture of the bristles. I took some of the rows out because I didn't like the full coverage on this one. I mean, it's the same as that one, but I didn't like the full coverage because when I go from my top over to my side a little bit, it tends to like mess up my connections. So I took a couple of rows out. This is all the coverage that I need. So, all right. Next up, we have the Diane 8159 hard brush. My logo is kind of faded off. I use this brush only 8+ weeks woofing simply because if I use it under 8 weeks, it'll hurt my hair. So I definitely use this brush when I'm 8+ weeks. It's a great brush to have when you're having trouble with managing your hair in the later woof weeks. Next up, I have the Diane 8119 OG. One of my favorite brush, probably my top brush, my go-to brush. As you can see, I took off the label on there and put my logo on there, engraved it. This brush here, it's a medium. I've had it for a couple of years. Love this brush. So. Next up, we got the Diane 8169. This is a new school. It's a softie. Don't really too much care about it being an old school or a new school when it comes to the softies because it's soft. It's soft. As long as it's soft and it's hitting my hair, getting some of my hair or gripping my hair while I got the haircuts, that's cool with me. Definitely one of the brushes I go in with when I got fresh haircuts with my 2 with the grains or the 1.5 with the grains. Definitely a brush I use. Next up, we have another Diane 8119, but this is a new school 8119. As you can see, it looks different. That's because I've painted it. I kept this brush, and it's a new school 8119 because it feels more like a premium. And in some cases, it feels like a premium. It feels like it has a mixture of soft and medium bristles. So next up, we have the corner store dollar brush. That's what I call it, the corner store dollar brush. One of my original brushes that I got when I first started waving. This is like the original brush, one of the first brushes. Love this brush. It's a softie. Definitely go-to brush when I get fresh haircuts. So, like I said, I don't know the name of it, so I just call it the corner store dollar brush. All right, next up we have the Diane 8116. This is a crown brush. What I mean is, this is what I use to go in on my crown area of my hair. As you can see, it's very slim. to where it works on that area pretty well. So let's stay on that. Alright, next up we got the Diane 8117. Sort of like this brush, but the bristles are, as you can see, they're extremely spaced out. Turn it here. See how they're spaced out? It goes for more coverage. I think they're a little bit wider. They're a little bit bigger. So also a crown area brush for me. Next up we have the Annie. We have an Annie 2090. This brush here I definitely use on my crown area when I'm also 8+ weeks woofing. Basically what I do with these two I definitely use. These are the two brushes that I use when I'm 8+ weeks woofing. You know, you want to get a harder, firmer brush when you know your hair gets unmanageable. These brushes have worked very well to handle that. So the 8159 and definitely the 2090 Annie brush helps with that. So definitely use that on my crown area though. Final brush I have is going to be the Diane 8167. I'm gonna go ahead and let you know right now. It's basically the 816 or the 8169 without a handle. That's all it really is. It's a softie. It just feels good to grip in hand like that, so you can just do this with it. So great brush to have. Also go in with this when I have fresh haircuts. Right here we have a shower brush. Call it a shower brush, a shower comb, whatever. You basically put it on your hand like so, or the other way, and you just, when you in the shower, you can just brush your hair with it. If you got shampoo, you brush your shampoo in with this. Works pretty well with doing everything like that. So 3 combs, nothing special about them. I think this is an Annie comb, regular Annie comb, great. Regular dollar store comb, great. Long as it has this, people. Don't get too big in these combs either. Just like don't get too big into these brushes. Don't get too big into these combs either. Long as it has these right here, you're fine. You don't have anything to worry about. As you can see, I have another comb here. If you look closely, there are grooves on the inside of that helps with maneuvering your waves. And as you can see, I'm sure you're wondering where's the rest of the damn comb. This is when you're heavy woofing. I think I was 12 plus weeks woofing, combing with it, and it broke in half. But I still got this, and I was like, well, why throw it away? I might have better control, holding it like this, what I'm saying, combing, or holding it like this, combing, so I kept it. Those are my 3 combs. So that's pretty much all on the combs and the brushes, things like that. We're gonna get into these products next, so y'all just stay tuned. But yeah, and also, man, just remember, even though I have these brushes, it don't matter. It really don't matter what kind of brush you got, people. Just brush your hair. As long as you brushing your hair at all times, as long as you brushing your hair as much as you can, you're gonna get waves. You're gonna get waves regardless. You know what I'm saying? Cause you putting in the work and you putting in the time. Like I said, I got waves with this brush. This ain't no special brush. It's $1 from the corner store. And I got waves with this brush. You know what I'm saying? So that's just pretty much it. Your boy, King HB 3 out.